Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live AMA session. And my name is Henry from Blockchain Army, the leading media agency on the space that aims to promote the adoption of blockchain technology. And I'm very pleased to be the host for today's AMA sessions with Katarina and Benjamin from iTERNITY. We are broadcasting from Blockchain Army YouTube channel, so if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because we are coming back with new live AMAs and interesting videos every single week. In this live AMA session, we will be having two interesting giveaways, which are pre-live giveaways and in-live giveaways. The first one is the one that has been posted on our Barmy Twitter account, where we will pick 5 lucky winners. And the second one is where 5 of the best comments or questions that are dropped during our live will be picked. Remember to put your Telegram user as well in the comment, and those two will be rewarded 200 USDTs in total. So stay tuned for that. And let's back to the stage with Benjamin and Katarina. And can you hear me too? Yeah. Hi. Yeah, I can hear you quite well. So can you please introduce a little bit about yourself, your position in the project?
Okay. Hello everyone. I'm Benjamin Cohen and I'm from France. And currently I live in Portugal and I am the CEO of the project i-TERNITY.
Yes, that's great. And also Katarina is working for a job project as well, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm also helping with the project.
Okay, that's great. So let's start a little bit about talking about iTERNITY. So can you explain to me, like the idea behind iTERNITY? Like what is the project about?
Okay. I realized in the market of the cryptocurrency, there wasn't a solution for people who have a crypto money. And if something happened to the owner of the crypto money. So we thought it would be a life-changing idea to use blockchain to provide security to everyone important data.
Wow. Okay. So iTERNITY is like the security app in the blockchain technology. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So exactly how many team members do you have that are working for your project right now?
Okay. We are 8 people with 2 developers and 2 community managers, 1 graphist. We have Katarina and me.
Okay. And also, let's talk a little bit about, what do you think is the most, appealing feature of your project? Like, what makes your project appeal to the user?
Our project provide 2 different services that are unique in the market. And above all, it's safe and reliable working directly with the notarial and blockchain sphere. In our wild service, customer will be able to connect all assets and be assured of their transmission, whether there's asset included real estate, furniture, digital, financial, vehicle, animals, and more all you have, and decide to whom all assets will belong if something happens to the owner. Customer will be able to use our platform to make their will. They will be able to update at any moment through their lives, change it whenever and however they want. We also provide a life insurance service where customers can apply their token in 2 different service plans. One is a flexible plan and the other will be a locked plan with a different interest rate.
Okay, so that is a lot of information from your project. You talk about your token. So can you please explain in more detail about your tokenomics distribution?
Yes, I will show you the tokenomics. Okay, I will just a minute.
This one. And now here. Now go here. Now go this.
Okay, here you can see the tokenomics.
And can you explain more from the picture?
Yes. Alors, we want to put 15% for the team and the advisor. I don't know if you see, I will zoom a little bit and like this, it's better. Okay. 10% for the private sale, 25% for the IDO in January, 30% for the listing on the DEX and SEX, 15 for the stacking rewards, and the rest for the reserve of the company. Okay, we have included a vesting of for the team and advisor of the 4% unlock each month, and for the IDO and private sale, 10% by month unlock during 1 year, during 10 months. I don't know if it's okay. My English is very good.
I think that's the the audience also can read it from your white paper as well. It's it's present quite clear
Yes.
on your white paper.
Everything is explained with detail inside.
Okay, so is your project has already been launched, or is there any big events ahead or any news update from your project?
Okay. We have an IDO upcoming in January. Okay. After the IDO, we develop the application, and after the development, we want to have the label of the notaries to be able to connect to the blockchain of the notaries.
Okay, so there will be IDO on the first month of next year in 2022,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
In January.
Yes.
Okay, so do you decide the date? Do you have the exact date?
I don't have the exact date. No.
Okay, that's great. That's fine. If I am an investor, and so can you give me like 3 key points to convince me and also other investor to invest to your project in the long term?
Yes, the digital world is our present and our future. Our project makes life easier for the people, and it reduces the cost of make a while classic. Okay, with a holograph while. With our service, it will be more easy and more secure to do it. Customer will be able to have the control of all the information and can change the while when they want. Can you help me?
Yes. People will be able to do their will digitally. And that it's different than normal wills, because you do it once and that's it. With this project, you can change it over time as however you want. That's the difference.
Wow. Okay, so it's quite interesting about your project, and thank you, Benjamin and Katarina, for answering this question. It's quite convincing for me as well. So that there are a lot of scam projects out there, and so how does your security system guarantee the user for like safe invest?
Okay. All the Eternity Testament will be stored on the decentralized and highly secure IPFS storage protocol. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. It's quite so. Do you have any security certificate, or like audit for that are?
We will be audited by the notaries after we develop the app. It's why we need to develop before and after the notaries make an audit on the app for the security. And after this, we will be able to have the label of the notaries.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about your roadmap of the project. So how has the business been doing? Like, where are you now on the roadmap?
Now we are on the private sale. We are focused on it.
We will have a private sale on the around 10th of December of this year. And then in January, we'll have the IDO. And then future projects in the first quarter of 2022 will have the technical development, an enlargement of partnerships, and also the first DEX and CEX listings.
Wow. Okay. That's great to hear the information. So there will be a private sale round in December this year, in December. Wow. Okay. So where can I find the information about the private sale, like and also the ideal round? Where can I find the information about the project?
You can find the information on Twitter, Telegram, and the website.
We'll be posting all the information about it, like the dates, how is it going to be happening, so people can follow the social media and be aware of it.
Okay, that's great. So talking about challenges, so is there any challenge that the team faced or is facing right now, and how do you overcome that challenge?
For now, the challenge is really the private sale, because we need it for start the development.
It's the upcoming event, so it's what we are focusing on right now. And so far, it's going well, so we don't have any issues.
Okay.
But if there is some in the future, we'll work as a team.
Wow. Okay, that's great. That's great, because so you are like busy with at the moment you are focusing on the private sale round first. Right? Okay. So how is the community growing on your Telegram or on your Twitter or Facebook? How is the member? How many members are there in your group?
On Twitter, we have 3,200 followers. On Telegram, 1,300 followers, and the website.
Okay.
And also some presence on the press with some articles written already about the project.
Wow. Okay. So do you have any plan to like extend the community, like to widen the community? And what is your like targeted audience?
So we will continue to promote the project close to people on social media. The target will be everyone that needs the service can use it. So we don't have any limitation regarding age or whatever. So it will be open to everyone.
Okay, that's great. So that's quite enough about the project, and also the audience. I believe that from your answer will have like a basic knowledge about what is iTERNITY and what you guys are doing and focusing right now. So let's move to our Q&A sessions, and and as I have said before, so there will be 5 questions in total that I will pick from the comments on YouTube. So the first question here is very interesting, I think, from Vincent. He asked about the roadmap. So in the first quarter of 2022, you will list exchange will be listed on exchanges. Do you consider the option when the market falls into downtrend?
I can. We try to wait the better moment for introduce for listing list the token. But I think it's not a problem if the market fall. We wait the better moment.
Okay, so you mean that if there is a downtrend or if the market is not stable, so you will wait for further time in later in next year for the listing the token.
Yes.
Okay, so you heard the news that if there is anything changes, so I believe that the information will be posted on through your social media as well, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, so I think this is better for you to keep updated on the social media from iTERNITY to catch the information like immediately about, and if there is anything changes happen from the project. Okay, so thank you for your question, and thank you the question from Vincent and also the answer from you too. Let's move on to the second one from Phantom. So iTERNITY is an insurance project. So is your project associated with a traditional outside company, like the third
Yes.
party company?
We now we speak with a huge company, with a traditional company, and for sure we will work with a traditional outside company.
Okay, and can you give more information about your partner as well? Who is your partner and who is your backer of your project?
I can't tell you now because nothing is due. Donc, I can't.
We will make it official once we have more.
When it will be official, we will post on the
social
on the
media.
church. Yes.
On the social media. Okay, that's great. Okay, so so that is the answer from Benjamin from iTERNITY, and we have the next questions from Lukman. So what inspired you to build iTERNITY in the first place, and what is the motivation for you to start this project? And the second question he asked is, okay.
Because
Yes.
I was in I was in a plane, and I think if the plane crash, where will be my asset? The idea comes to me like this.
So Benjamin thought he has digital assets, and so if something happens to him, what will happen to those assets? Because they are not included in traditional wills or testaments. All that is included nowadays is buildings, physical money, bank accounts, and not the digital tokens. So if something happens to the owner, there's no solution for what will happen to those assets. So this is the base of the project. So the iTERNITY answer to that question. If something happens to you, who will you give your assets to?
Oh, okay. It's much clearer now. Yeah, I think it's quite like practical. In the project is it's very serve the serve the user in the very practical way, and as the situation that you have shared, like if something happened to the owner of the asset, so what will happen to the assets. So that is a very quite interesting idea of that from the first place. Okay, so and I think that when iTERNITY is go live, so I think there will be many people will need this service to see like the way to secure their assets and like protect them from bad things happen. It's very quite interesting to hear that from
Henry. Let me just add. For example, if you have your tokens or your cryptocurrency, if something happens to you, they will just get lost. No one will have it. So that's the main point, and I think it's the advantage of this project.
Wow. Okay. So I think this is one advantage that you want to mention is it's something that make iTERNITY like different to other project on the market right now, and I think it's a very up points to attract investor attention. Okay, that's great. About question number 3, quite interesting to hear where the ideas come from in a very practical way. Let's move on to the fourth questions, and I think as we are heading to the end of the end quite early, but anyway, let's continue. Question number 4 from the username Anna. So because each country legal policy is different, it's varied. So the initiative will confront numerous of challenges. So what steps has iTERNITY done to address this issue?
So if you don't mind, I will answer this question. It's more of my area on the project. So we know that each country has a different legislation and laws. They are different from every country. So we have a legal team working across all countries. So I'm working in the legislation in Portugal. We have other people in the legal department working with the other countries. So we will know what's the difference between each one, and we will adapt the project to be according to the law in each country that we will provide the service on.
So exactly how many countries have you are that you are working on right now about the legislation procedure?
On Europe.
Benjamin will show.
Yes.
He will show the expansion. You will just share the screen if you give us 1 second. Here. Can you see the screen?
You see it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it now.
This is the European expansion.
We start by this country.
Okay. So mostly in
the countries.
Yes, you can continue.
Go ahead.
What?
This is what the first expansion.
This is the first expansion. Yes. After we will go to the South America. And but before we need to start with the European extension.
We'll start on these countries,
yes.
And then after depending on how it goes and how people use the service, we will expand to other countries.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you for like very detailed information. I think it's quite covered quite enough for these questions, because so now you are the project is now working mostly to European country, considering to the legislation, and your future plan will heading to America, right? So
yes.
Do you have any plan to change the attention to Asia country?
And the ASEAN, yes, after.
Okay.
Project.
Okay, that's great to hear.
The three states, it's European, South America, and ASEAN people.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, it's great to hear that, because Asian country is quite a big market right now in the blockchain technology. So I think this you have a lot of potential to develop when you move your attention to Asia.
But the first step is to develop the app in the start of the next year. But after, it will be faster to develop in the other country.
Yes. Okay. So let's move to the last question. It's times 5 very fast, and we have moved to the last one from Adam. And how do you generate the profit to run the project in the long term? This is his questions.
Do you want me to explain?
Yeah.
So we have two different type of services. On the first one is the testament and the wills. We already talked about it. People will start. They will make their wills, and then if they want to change across the entire period of their lives, they can just make changes, and that's where we will get the profit from. Every time someone makes a change, they will have to pay a fee, and so on. And the second type of service is the life insurance. So on the life insurance, people will apply their tokens, and it will generate a profit for them over time. So that's our main profit scheme strategy.
Oh, okay. It's quite interesting because like to ensure that the project can continue in the very long term, so you need the resource and also the profit to ensure that you can pay for the marketing, for the team, for the developer as well. Okay. Yes, so that is the total 5 questions from the audience. And right now, I think we should move to the very last part, but also very interesting part of every AMA session is the giveaway announcement. So let's moving to the pre-live giveaway winners announcement, and we will come back with the lucky wheel that I call to see who are the 5 winners of this live AMA. Okay, so here we are, and congratulations to whose username are shown on the screen. And later on, we will post on our BSc Army Twitter account the full description of how to claim your reward and also, how to claim your reward. And hopefully, you will look forward to that on our Twitter account. Okay, so that's put us to the end of today's live AMA session. It's been a very great session today with Benjamin and Katarina from iTERNITY. I think the question and the answers from our guests today cover quite enough about the project and give us insight about how the project will goes when it comes to live. So Benjamin and Katarina, do you have anything to say to our audience before we end this live AMA?
Yes, I want to thank for this opportunity to talk about our project and our teams. And I hope I was able to present our idea, and feel free to contact us if you have any question.
Yes, and also Katarina, do you have any word to say to our audience?
Yeah, I want to thank for this opportunity to share the idea, and I hope everyone was interested in it. And if you have questions, just contact us.
Okay, so that is the words from our guest today from iTERNITY. So if you have any question related to the project, you can feel free to contact them through social media, Twitter, Telegram group, and also the website as well. So guys, join our Telegram group Barmy to receive update news every day about highlighted project, crypto news, and moreover, the ideal information and many giveaways. And thank you for staying with us until the end of the live AMA. And I will see you in the next live AMA session. And it is the goodbye. Thank you for staying with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.